numbers increasing. People are overwhelmed on my G. Like for sure, I must spit with all the energy. Cause their praise ain't extrasensory. IG flows for the elementary. The high priest is there to console. While my quarterly takes control and decides on within a black hole. The influence of an old soul. Old souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. My mentor is unorthodox. That's why the dogs who have their ears shut down. Like a wooden dog, like that song. I grow my body long, 90s. On my floor sharp, on my voice broke. Voices are deployed, light to light of life. Third eye, so fat I decline. But I use Jacob's ladder to climb. Jesus to heaven within my mind. My ego pretends to be the victim, but I destroy those thoughts with my wisdom. And liberates in this mental prison matrix. Matrix precipitates my soul to be risen. Flesh shut down for the power system. I've been with the knowledge of mysticism and making for correct decisions. Your biorhythms will make you clear of your own intuition. Success. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. There's no limit to my spirit, but more feel deaf to my lyrics. And shit can't mimic my flow, stored their bias in the relic grave. Like a dog in the sound words and invitations, sound encrypted. How could they guide me through this illusion? For my soul to escape confusion. In conclusion, my spirit is more mighty than nuclear fusion. For those who don't understand the last part, that is meta science. Connecting with genuine old souls to form the greatest alliance. How we transform us into science. Like the pyramids we receive, stolen product from Orion. Some crazy to say, and keep trying in this round. Everybody needs some guidance. Tune into this frequency, then you'll hear what one is providing. Harmony and divinity will be what's coinciding. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't follow any trends. We don't die, we only transcend. All souls have no beginning or end. Sometimes it's hard for us to blend. Cause we don't die, we only transcend. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Metasize. Amun the high priest, grand hyphen of Metasize Ministries. Let's go. Check. Every day I day in the street with the hospital, but it's not that nothing make us see the way. Don't really want to take it. Make Metasize, make it show us, make it light in us, make it show us the way. But all the same, we got to keep on. Like a moving train, no. Have mercy on me, I know I believe in the life of the sinner. Metasize, trust the wisdom. Cause if they go, we go against them. And if they rise, we go stand against them. All the same, let me say, come against Metasize. Let me say, come against Metasize. Let me say, come against Metasize. Let me say, come again, Metasize. I want out, the street cross, check it, and it's all one out, the high priest, and that ain't no clinical tech, tricking this up, trying to study unpaid, but the energy is got, my spirit has no limit, access to watching and protecting us every single minute. COVID-19 didn't stop stop me from collecting the cream, cause I'm a key worker, making sure fiends don't spaz out if there's no. I'm the high priest and I play my position while other. Allah's present but remains unseen. Allah's present but remains unseen. Come on, metal science. Join Metal Science Ministries and stand by my side, G. Raise one fist in the air, cause you are physically free. Digital screen, your third eye can see. Give thanks for life, give thanks for the breath. We are the strongest, we're the last ones left. Chant it one more time with the high priest Amun. Metal science, metal science, metal science. Give thanks for life, give thanks for the breath. We are the strongest, we're the last ones left. Let me say, come again, metal science, metal science. Let me say, come again, metal science, metal science. Let me say, come again, metal science, metal science. Let me say, come again, metal science, metal science. Who say it with the high priest? Let me say, come again, come again. I can't hear you. Let me say, come again, metal science, metal science. Grand Hyphen, day in London, UK, delivering blessings to all my spiritual warriors across the globe, especially my spiritual warriors that day in UK and London. You don't know, metal science. Metal science. Metal science. Let me see, come again, metal science, say it with the high priest. Let me see, come again, metal science, I can't hear you. Let me see, come again, metal science, baby. I need you to scream, you're a beautiful queen, and you're feeling supreme. Baby, I need you to scream, you're a beautiful queen, and you're feeling supreme. Baby, I need you to scream, you're a beautiful queen, and you're feeling supreme. You're a beautiful queen, and you're feeling supreme. You're a beautiful queen, and you're feeling supreme. Method science. Method science. Method science. Come on. Method science. Method science. Method science. ain't gonna lie. It sounds better on the radio than right now. Like here, it sounds all like tinny. Like it's there, everything is there. But like them speakers, it sounded like fuller. Yeah, no, that's just the radio, innit? That's not me. Like, my thing is calm, innit? Like I have the sound engine in it. Okay, time is running out. Okay, alright, let's just do it. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Meta science. Common freedom. Meta science. Freedom. Like a runaway slave. Freedom. Like I just got paid. Freedom. 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 Come on. Freedom. 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 Meta science. Freedom. 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 Come on. Freedom. 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 Meta science. Freedom. 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 I can't hear you. Freedom. Say it with your chest. Freedom. Freedom. Oh, your queens, let me hear you say freedom. Oh, my kings, let me hear you say freedom. Oh, my brothers, let me hear you say freedom. 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 Come on. Freedom. Pop your fist in the air to show that you care. The high priest and the freedom fighters are the government's worst nightmare. Let us prepare to damage and tear this new world order that is treated us unfair. First solution is a revolution. This is a freedom song, so sing along with me. The war is on because Babylon did us wrong. Freedom. All right. Now, before we start, we first must give thanks and praises to Atum Re, Amun Re, Allah of honor to honor, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Marduk, Melchizedek, Al Kadir, Usa, Uset, Heru, Anu, Enki, Ma'at, Ptah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie, Meta Science, to mummy, to daddy, to granny, to granddad, to the ancestors, and to the most Hi, Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim, La ilaha illallah. Greetings, my spiritual warriors and my Metal Science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand Hierophant of Metal Science Ministries, Amun El. Ya done know Metal Science? And welcome to the Metal Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM, and also on YouTube Live and on Instagram Live. If you want to see the High Priest Amun El live and direct in 4K vision in Omega FM Radio.co.uk's headquarters, all you have to do is go onto YouTube, type in on the YouTube search engine Amun El, which is spelled Amun as in A for Africa, M for magnificent, U for upliftment, N for Nubian space, L, which is spelled E for El Elyon and L for love. And you click the search button, and as you proceed to the search results, you will see the High Priest Amun El's YouTube channel. You will see the High Priest Amun El with his beret, with his khaki suit, ready for war, ready for the revolution. You done know Metal Science. Smash that red button that says subscribe and click that bell icon to be notified when the High Priest Amun El is going live, when the High Priest Amun El is dropping new content, because we got the Freedom Project that is coming your way next week on Saturday, the 26th of February 2022. The High Priest Amun El and friends are having a freedom party, and this freedom party is to unite in freedom, to be liberated, to be emancipated by this evil and wickedness that exists in the planet and in the cosmos. You don't know Metal Science? Also, if you want to see the High Priest Amun El on Instagram Live, High Priest Amun El's live and direct on Instagram Live, all you have to do is go onto Instagram and type in the Instagram search engine high_priest_720, which is spelled high as in H for hero, I for intuition, G for God, H for hero, _priest, which is spelled P for perfect, R for respect, I for intuition, E for El Elyon, S for success, T for terrific, _720. Click the search button. You will see the High Priest Amun L Instagram page. Follow the High Priest Amun L. High Priest Amun L will follow you back, and you can watch the High Priest Amun L live and direct in OmegaFMRadio.co.uk's headquarters. You're done, no? Meta Science. Now the High Priest Amun L is going to take a quick break. You're done, no? Meta Science. Stay tuned to the Meta Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via OmegaFMRadio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. You're done, no? Meta Science. Greetings, my spiritual warriors, my mental science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand High from Mental Science Ministries. Amun L. You don't know mental science. Attention! Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Blythe Road, London, W140HR, nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074-0595-1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know mental science? Yo. Greetings, my spiritual warriors and my mental science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand High from Mental Science Ministries. Amun L. You don't know mental science. Attention! Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Blythe Road, London, W140HR, nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074-0595-1573. It's a joke call, you know them way there, like it's just a nonsense thing. All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via OmegaFMRadio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. This is the High Priest, Grand High from the Mental Science Ministries. Amun L. You're done, no Mental Science. Now, tonight on the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show, the High Priest Amun L has an interesting topic that we want to talk about tonight. However, today has been very interesting for the High Priest Amun L. You can imagine this morning, the High Priest Amun L went to do his paper round this morning, and the headline news was the Queen bailed out Prince Andrew for his rape allegations or sexual assault allegations. Apparently, it's an 8-figure amount, which is £12 million settlement, out of court settlement. And basically, Prince Andrew is not going to court. He's not ending up like Jeffrey Epstein. He's not ending up like Ghislaine Maxwell. He's going away scot-free and not getting in no trouble. You see the royal family? They're legit criminals right there. You follow that. Now, High Priest Amun L is not saying it like that. He's just saying it for where it is. You follow that. Because if High Priest Amun L got done for sexual assault, he's definitely going in jail. If you got done for sexual assault, you'll definitely go in jail. You follow that. But the royal family can break the rules and get away with it. And that's why everybody's a bit upset. All the tabloids, the newspapers, the mainstream media, they're like, what's going on? Like, there's one rule for the upper class and there's one rule for the working class. Like, it's biased. That the upper class can be as corrupt as they can be and get away with things that are against the law of the Most High, which shows that truly we live in the devil's playground. True or false, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses? Also, this wind in London is a crazy crazy force. High priest someone else can hear the wind from the window, and it's whistling. It's like that's how it's sounding like on the wind in Omega FM Radio.co.uk's headquarters. It's peak. High priest someone else couldn't even burn one real quick because the wind was crazy. But anyway, an update on the Freedom Project. The High Priest Amun has now mastered the Freedom Song, the Meta Science Freedom Song. We mastered it in Abbey Road Studios because we only go for the best. We only go for the best. We do not compromise to any BS. You follow that? We only go for the best, not BS. And the high priest, someone holds that you only go for the best. Whether it be your man, whether it be your woman, whether it be your job, whether it be the food you eat, you only do your best. Whether it be you only do your best. You cannot be lacking. You cannot be lacking. Because if you're lacking, you're not reaching your higher potential. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. But anyway, the high priest, someone else getting ready for prayer. And we're going to start our prayer because time is running out. And the first prayer that we are going to do is Psalms 91, Tehillim 91. Because the high priest, someone else, knows the true power of the prayer. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. The prayer is very powerful when you're expressing it with your soul, with your heart. When your heart is saying the prayer, there's a true connection with the Most High. The Most High is listening to your prayers, and your prayers will be answered. You're done now, meta science. So now, I pray someone else ready for the prayer. Are you ready for the prayer, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses? Like what we said, we're going to start off with Psalms 91, Tehillim 91. The high priest, someone will give you a couple of moments to get your Bible and turn to Psalms 91 or your Tanakh for you Hebrew Israelites, Tehillim 91, so we can do the prayer in unison. So it can be a powerful prayer, especially for the children. The children that don't want to go sleep. They need the prayer to put them mind at rest. You don't know, meta science. Let's go.
Greetings, my spiritual warriors, my mental science soldiers. This is the high priest, grand high from mental science ministries. Amun, you don't know mental science. Attention, mental science ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February. The high priest and friend are having freedom by uniting freedom. Address 43 Life Road, London, W140HR. Nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074-0595-1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know meta science. Freedom.
All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. This is the High Priest, Grand Hyphen of Mental Science Ministries. I'm one Elia Dano, Mental Science. Let's go. He that dwelleth in the secret place of El Elyon, i.e., the Most High, shall abide under the shadow of El Shaddai, i.e., the Almighty. I will say of Atum Re, Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. He is my refuge and my fortress. My Atum Re, Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. In him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from his noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the lion nor for the arrow that fleeth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come near thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, which is my refuge, even El Elyon, i.e., the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion, and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life. I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Mental science. Now the high priest, someone I hope you felt that prayer in your soul, in your bones, in your heart, in your spirit, coming from your radio speakers, especially to my brothers and sisters who are in jail or in a mental health institution. You don't know there is light at the end of a dark, scary place. You don't know mental science. Now, the next prayer that we are going to do is Psalm 71. Tell him 71. Are you ready for the next prayer? Because the high priest, someone else, ready for the next prayer. Let's go. Mental science.
No, Mental Science. Attention! Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Blythe Road, London, W140HR, nearest H. Anderson. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074-0595-1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know Mental Science? Freedom!
All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. This is the High Priest, Grand High from the Mental Science Ministries. Amun, you don't know Mental Science. Let's go. In thee, O Atum Re, Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline thine ear unto me and save me. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. For thou art my hope, O Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. Thou art my trust from my youth. By thee have I been holden up from the womb. Thou art he that took me out my mother's bowels. My praise shall be continually of thee. I am as a wonder unto many, but thou art my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with thy praise and with thy honor all the day. Cast me not off in time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength faileth. For my enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul take counsel together, saying, Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, have forsaken him, persecute and take him, for there is none to deliver him. O Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, be not far from me. O my Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, make haste for my help. Let them be confounded and consumed thy adversaries to my soul. Let them be covered with the reproach and dishonor that seek my hurt. But I will hope continually and yet praise thee more and more. My mouth shall show forth thy righteousness and thy salvation over day. For I know not the numbers thereof. I will go in the strength of Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. I will make mention of thy righteousness, even of thine only.
O Atum Re, Amun Re, Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. Thou hast taught me from my youth, and hitherto have I declared thy wondrous works. Now also when I'm old and grey-headed, O Atum Re, Amun Re, Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. Forsake me not until I have shown thy strength unto this generation, and thy power to everyone that is to come, thy righteousness also. O Atum Re, Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim is very high, who has done great things. Oh, Atum Re, Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim, who is like unto thee, thou which hast showed me great and sore trouble, shall quicken me again, and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. Thou shalt increase my greatness and comfort me on every side. I will also praise thee with the psaltery, even thy truth. Oh my Amun Re, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Elohim. Unto thee will I sing with the harp, O thou Holy One of Isis, Ra'el, Metas, my lips shall greatly rejoice when I sing unto thee, and my soul which thou hast redeemed. My tongue also shall talk of thy righteousness all the day long, for they are confounded, for they are brought unto shame that seek my hurt. Now the high priest, someone else, hopes you felt that prayer in your soul, in your bones, in your heart, coming from your radio speakers. We don't play when it comes to the prayer. We make sure we feel the prayer in our soul, and we make sure that the prayer works. You're done now, mental science. Now the next prayer that we're going to do is coming from the New Testament. It's the Lord's Prayer, not Psalms, Matthew 6, verse 9 to 13. First, we're going to listen to the prayer in the original tone, the Greek, and then we're going to translate it into the English. You're done now, mental science. Let's go.
Pater Amun, ha entois uranos, hagias theto tra onomasu, el theto e basileasu, que me theto tra thelemasu, hos en urano, kai epi estes. Tonarton hemon, ton epiusion, dos emin seman, kai aphes emin tra ophelimata hemon, os kai hemes apiamen tois ophelites hemon, kai me eseninke semas is perasmon, ala rusa etemas apo tu convi. Amen.
All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. This is the High Priest, Grand Hierophant of Mental Science Ministries. I'm on El Yadando, Mental Science. Let's go. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Now, the high priest, someone else, hopes you felt that prayer in your soul, in your bones, in your heart, coming from your radio speakers. We are now finished with our Bible prayers. We are moving on to our Muslim prayers for our Muslim brothers and sisters. The first prayer that we're going to do is Surah 1, Al-Fatiha, the opener. We're going to start off in the Arabia and recite the prayer, and then we're going to translate it into the English. Let's go, Meta Science. Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. All right. So now we just did Surah Al-Fatiha, the opener, and now we're going to translate it into the English, and it goes like this. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, all praises for Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, the path you have blessed, not those you are displeased with or those who are astray. Let our silence. Now the high priest among our hopes, you felt that prayer in your soul, in your bones, in your heart, in your spirit, coming from your radio speakers. Moving on to the next prayer, which is the sincerity, our khairs. In the same fashion, we're going to start off in the Arabia and recite the prayer, and then we're going to translate in the English. Let's go. Let us silence. Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. Kul huwa Allahu ahad. Allah as-samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun kufuwan ahad. All right. Now we're going to translate it into the English, and it goes like this. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, say, O Prophet, He is Allah, one and indivisible. Allah, the sustainer needed by all. He has never had offspring, nor he was born, and there is none comparable to him. Let us silence. Now the high priest among our hosts, you felt that bread in your soul, in your bones, in your heart, in your spirit, coming from your radio speakers. Now we are moving on to the last prayer, the last and most important prayer before we get into the main event. However, Granny did tell us that we should look back to what Yeshua Yamashiach said, or Isa, or Jesus Christ said in Matthew 5, verse 3:10. And it goes like this. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Meta silence. Now, are you ready for the meta silence prayer? Because the high priest someone else ready to deliver it to you, kings and queens and gods and goddesses. You're done now, meta silence. Let's go. We give thanks and praises to Amun Ray, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Marduk, Melchizedek, Al Qadir, Usa, Uset, Heru, Anu, Enki, Ma'at, Ptah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie, Meta Science, to mommy, to daddy, to granny, to granddad, to the ancestors, and to the Most High. Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. La ilaha illallah. We give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting us and guiding us away from the evil and wickedness that exists in the planet and in the cosmos. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the mercy upon our souls. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the forgiveness of our sins. We give thanks and praises to the Most High for the grace that we experience in every moment. And lastly, we give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting us and guiding us and also being our shield as we walk the path of righteousness so that we can enter the kingdom of heaven, which is Zion. Amen. I'm gonna share meta science.
Amiga Radio, 104.1 FM. New
Coming back.
around your community.
This is the Amiga Radio news at 9.
The COVID vaccine rollout is being extended to include all children aged 5 and over. England and Northern Ireland have agreed to accept advice from experts following the change in policy by Wales and Scotland. Young children will be offered 2 lower doses of the Pfizer jab at least 12 weeks apart. But these mums in Macclesfield admit they're nervous.
I want more research, I want more evidence that it is
it's a necessity for them.
I think it should be fair that the parents should decide whether they have it or not and make it optional.
Russia's ambassador to the EU has claimed some hotheads in Ukraine could be tempted to provoke the Kremlin because of a buildup of resources from NATO. The alliance is further bolstering defences in Eastern Europe, with Britain sending more troops. It's despite claims from Moscow ex-soldiers are being pulled back. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says Russian images of tanks being driven away don't match up with what's happening on the ground.
There's, what Russia says, and there's what Russia does, and we're watching very closely what steps they're taking, but they remain amassed in a threatening way at the border.
A train's been hit by a trampoline in Wales, trees have fallen in Northern Ireland, and ferries on the west coast of Scotland have been cancelled. Gusts have increased inland to more than 60 miles per hour in some areas as Storm Dudley hits the UK. A 70-year-old man's been handed an indefinite restraining order not to contact Lord Alan Sugar after sending him 3 anti-Semitic letters. Patrick Gomez denied sending them, but was found guilty and jailed for 3.5 years. The Apprentice host says he's now always looking over his shoulder. In football, Liverpool are just getting underway against Italian title holders Inter Milan in the Champions League. They're in Italy for the first leg of their last 16 tie, and British pair Andy Murray and Dan Evans are both out of the Qatar Open tennis. They've suffered defeats in the last 16. That's the latest. I'm Fraser Knight.
Amiga, you're the thinking people station.
Omega does not support or condone any conspiracy theories regarding any aspect of COVID. Omega management team discourages all such views on the station. Any comments made by the presenters, DJs, guests, audio presentations, or callers represents the personal views of the speakers and in no way mirror or reflect or are endorsed by the Omega management team.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Why should we have 1 month of Black history every year? Every day should be African World History. When I get the opportunity, I listen to the Thinking People station, omegafmradio.co.uk. On that station every day is African World History. Listen on. Tune in radio, omegafmradio.co.uk, Omega FM 104.1, World Wide Web, Omega FM 104.1. Want to listen to prior recordings? Mixcloud.com/OmegaFMDJ. For your advertisement or any information you want to send it to admin@omegafmradio.co.uk. Have an educational experience.
Master Jerk, we have curry mustard, oxtail, brown stew fish, roti fillings, breakfast menu, porridge, cornmeal, banana, fried dumplings, drinks, homemade, Irish musk, sorrel, pineapple punch, soups, red pea soup, mutton soup, chicken soup. Opening hours 10 a.m. till 11 p.m. Minimum order £15. Local delivery. Address 150 Church Road, Wilston, NW10 9NH, opposite Church Road Market. Telephone 0203 632 2572. We are friendly and we cook with love. Master Jerk Chicken. We are the masters.
Greetings, my spiritual warriors, my mental science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand Highness of Mental Science Ministries. Amun, you don't know mental science. Attention! Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Life Road, London, W140HR. Nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074-0595-1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know mental science? Freedom!
Do you live in Harrow, Bright, Westminster, Ealing, Barnet? We're currently hiring care workers in these boroughs. To join our team of caregivers, working full-time or part-time, full training will be given. Call our office now on 0208 961 7193. That's 0208 961 7193. Or request an application by email to info@sipicareagency.co.uk. That's info@sipikagency.co.uk.
Greetings and divine blessings to you all. My name is Empress Kalila. Would you like to learn the art of African drumming? Well, I facilitate African drumming sessions for women and children of all ages, starting on Saturday the 19th of February, where Monks Park Community Camp, Wembley, HA96JE, time 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for complete beginners, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. for advanced beginners. Email destiny1363@hotmail.com. Call 07 432 488757. So, come and enjoy the cultural traditions of Africa.
Follow us on Instagram at the Tale Vital Health, your one-stop health shop for your mind, body, and soul by Bricks and Rex SW98PD. We provide high-quality natural and organic health products and services, well-crafted sea moss, organic moringa powder, premium black seed oil, and more for your well-being, hand-selected from the motherland. We have crystals, incense, and smudges to keep your place cleansed and nice. Sign up for your free meditation classes on www.thetalevital.co.uk and call us on 0207 9788 for more details. Oh, yeah.
Blue Mountain Peak caters for all your festival holiday needs. We have all your favorite Afro-Caribbean products. We also carry pure grilled seasoning, ackee, callaloo, mackerel, smoked ham, rice, fresh Afro-Caribbean bread, bun and cheese, and much more. All on special offer. Blue Mountain is in the heart of Housing, 2-8 Craven Park Road, Housing, NW10 4AB. Telephone 0208 965 3859. And our website www.bluemountainpeak.com. Blue Mountain Peak.
Hawkeye and the crew invite you to join them for the return of Sunday Serenade at the Bridge Park Centre, Harrow Road, NW10 ORG. This renewal will occur on Sunday, the 13th of February, doors 8 p.m. until midnight. Dancing to selections from the Hawkeye Experience featuring Patrick and the Doctor, Papa Winnie, King James Roadshow, and special guest Daddy Ernie. It's a Valentine event, so come celebrate traditional colours. Dancing to music for the occasion. Contribution on the night, £8. Complimentary snacks will be available just in case you get peckish. Make it a date and be early. See you there. Enough love.
Levels HQ Unisex Salon is one of the best in Northwest London, providing excellent service for all hair types and all ages. Our services include haircuts, hair treatments, patterns and unique designs. For our ladies, we also have the elite hair by review to slay your hair, whether natural or weaves. From hair treatments, braids, sew-ins, wig installs, handcrafted wigs, ponytails and weaves. You can also purchase high-quality hair bundles, frontals, closures and wigs. For more information or to make a booking, you can call 0208 963 1937 or 07500 433 708 or follow us on Instagram at Levels HQ Unisex. You can also pop in to see us at 40 Park Parade, Carlton, NW10 or JE. Levels HQ.
20 years ago, I helped create a gang called the Crips. Today, I'm speaking to you from Death Row. I never imagined that the Crip gang would spread throughout California, throughout throughout the world.
I say everybody can see that now. Yeah, like everybody can see that.
Genocide, black on black genocide. And I apologize for my part in it. But I am deeply encouraged to see you here today. That lets me know that I'm not alone in deeply regretting this legacy and seeing it for what it is. And no one can have a better influence on gang violence or gang culture than gang members themselves, and therefore best positioned to reverse this course of violence. But we must do work. We must get out there and we must forge peace. We must stop exterminating one another. We must stop all of this madness, because at the end of the day, we have only ourselves to blame. We must have a do or die attitude as we were as street warriors to rebuild our culture and to create a new lasting legacy, a legacy of peace.
You know who that is? Do you know who that is?
Who does it begin with? Don't tell me, because I think I know.
Go on.
What is the name?
T.
Oh, wait. Was he a Black Panther?
Something like that, but not. He wasn't though. Okay, it's Tuki. Do you know Tuki?
Yeah, Crips.
Yeah, exactly. That's him.
But you know what? Realistically, he only said that once he went jail, though. You get it?
Yeah, because he realized
what he did, but it's too late.
No, but he was on death row.
Yeah, it was on death row for, you know what? I'm coming from my end. I need to redeem myself.
Let's go on the radio. I've got this thing on, like, that's constantly on the radio, right? Man, like, you get it, like, if they don't come on the radio, bro, I ain't coming back. Like, if no one comes from here, I'm like quitting, bro. I'll be like, nah, man. You man are niggas, like, you man don't support, man. You mean, like, man doing the most of that. Okay.
Greetings, my spiritual warriors, my mental science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand High from Mental Science Industries. Amun, you don't know mental science. Attention, Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Life Road, London, W140HR, nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074 0595 1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know mental science. Freedom. Greetings, my spiritual warriors, my mental science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand High from Mental Science Industries. You don't know mental science. Attention, Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Life Road, London, W140HR, nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074 0595 1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know mental science. Freedom. Greetings, my spiritual warriors, my mental science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand High from Mental Science Industries. Amun, you don't know mental science. Attention, Mental Science Ministries presents the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a Freedom Party uniting in freedom. Address 43 Life Road, London, W140HR, nearest station, Hammersmith. Doors open 5 p.m. Main event 7 p.m. This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074 0595 1573 to be in the guest list. You don't know mental science.
All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. This is the High Priest, Grand Hyphen of Mental Science Ministries. Amun, you don't know mental science. Now we're getting a phone call, and you're gonna go live on air. You don't know mental science. Hello, Greetings.
Hi. I hope you can put me live now.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, go on, Queen. Yes. Go on.
Yes, on the 26th of February 2022, the High Priest and friends are having a freedom party to unite in freedom. Address 43 Black Road, London, W140HR, nearest station.
No, I hear that, Queen. I hear that. No worries.
This is a free event, so you better come and have a good time. Call 074-0595-1573 to be on the guest list. You don't know mental science? Freedom!
All right. No worries, Queen. All right, peace. All right, no worries. Peace. One. Live, left. You're getting up. They're saying that I'm playing the thing too much, but it doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Gotta make the man them know this thing, bro. It's not a joke thing. You better be coming, or else you know what you're on. Oh shit.
Like a runaway slave, freedom, like I just go, hey, freedom, 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 come on, freedom, 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 let us feel freedom, 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 come on, freedom, let us feel freedom, 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 freedom.
Say it with your chest, freedom. All my queens, let me hear you say freedom. All my kings, let me hear you say freedom. Freedom. All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM, and also on YouTube Live and on Instagram Live. If you want to see the High Priest Amun live and direct on YouTube in 4K vision in Omega FM Radio.co.uk's headquarters, all you have to do is go onto YouTube, type in on YouTube search engine Amun L, which is spelled Amun as in A for Africa, M for magnificent, U for upliftment, N for Nubian space, L, which is spelled E for El Elyon and L for love. Click the search button to see the search results. And as you see in the search results, you'll see the High Priest Amun L's YouTube channel. To identify High Priest Amun L, you'll see High Priest Amun L with beret hat and khaki suit ready for the war. You're done, no mental silence. Boom! Smash that red button that says subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when High Priest Amun L is dropping new content, which is weekly. And because we've got this Freedom Project coming, plenty content is coming through. You're done, no mental science. Also, if you want to see the High Priest Amun L live and direct on Instagram, all you have to do is go onto Instagram, type in on the Instagram search engine high_priest_720, which is spelled high, which is H for hero, I for intuition, G for God, H for hero _priest, which is spelled P for perfect, R for respect, I for intuition, E for Elyon, S for success, T for terrific _720. You'll see the High Priest Amun L with his high priest attire, with his fez. Smash that follow button. High Priest Amun L will follow you back. And High Priest Amun L's live and direct on Instagram Live. You're done, no mental science. Now, are you ready for the High Priest Amun L's Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM's main event. Are you ready? Because the high priest Amun is ready for you. Make some noise now for the thousands that have tuned in to the Metal Science Ministries Reason and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk. Let's get ready for the Metal Science. You don't know Metal Science? So tonight on the Metal Science Ministries Reason and Fellowship Show, the High Priest Amun is going to be discussing how to win in the struggle. Because everybody is going through some sort of struggle in their lives. You follow that? No one's having it easy when they're breathing. Every breath they take. You follow that? And the High Priest Amun has sympathy for those that are struggling, whether it be with anxiety, whether it be with mental health, whether it be with depression, whether it be with boyfriend, girlfriend, work, school, losing a loved one. You have to recognize and understand that you are in control. You are in control of your own destiny and your own destination. You are the magnet that attracts every single thing that exists in your reality. Whether it be your thoughts, whether it be your desires, whether it be your material things, you are in control. And you have to understand and understand that sometimes certain things will be revealed. Like, remember what we were saying last week or last strong about being able to see the light in the darkness. Things will come into light when your soul and spirit is ready for it. Remember, you put that in your reality because you programmed your own matrix. True or false, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses? Now, what is the matrix, High Priest Amun? We want to know what the metal science is to the matrix. Because there's many forms of matrix. You got the matrix in the movie, you got the matrix in mathematics. But what is the metal science matrix, High Priest Amun? Well, my child, the metal science behind the matrix is a simulation. You follow that? A simulation. What is a simulation? A programmed reality or an ideal world. You follow that? That's a simulation, ideal. Now, some may disagree with High Priest Amun and say, hold up, but my life is not ideal. I'm going through trials and tribulations. I'm going through stress. I'm going through anxiety. I'm going through a lot of hard stuff. How can I be having an ideal world? If I was the one that created this reality, it should be perfect. Listen. You created this reality because you have made a deal. Yes? You've made a deal with the Most High to be able to experience this physical world temporarily. You follow that? Do you understand and understand, my kings and queens, what the High Priest Amun else saying? Because it's very important you do. And if you don't understand and understand what High Priest Amun else saying, please call 075-3996 8143 or text 075 396 3996 8143. One more time, 0753 996 8143. If you don't understand what High Priest Amun I was saying, because to get through the struggle, to win in the struggle, you must realize and understand and understand that nothing, and the High Priest Amun means it, nothing on this planet can break I and I. Nothing on this planet can break your spirit. Nothing on this planet can break your soul. And only the real ones, only the ones that have been chosen by the Most High are listening to what's going on the Metal Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. Many are called, few are chosen. Are you the chosen one? Let the High Priest Amun know by giving him a phone call, giving him a text, that you are the chosen one. You are the one that is representing the Most High's army, Jah army. You don't know Metal Science. back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. This is the High Priest, Grand Hyphen of Mental Science Ministries. Amun you done know Mental Science. Now, the spiritual doctor has entered. And the High Priest Amun has got about 29 minutes and counting to be able to deliver the mental science. You don't know mental science. So we are talking about how to win in the struggle of life. You see, life has got a lot of obstacles and hurdles. And those obstacles and hurdles can be achieved and accomplished. Any challenge can be achieved. And you can go through the challenge and gain from that challenge. You follow that? And it's all about your determination and your willpower. You follow that? It's like, for example, let's use an analogy like Kung Fu. Let's say, the master of a certain style, or let's say Kung Fu, yeah. You have to break the wood, do the 1-inch punch and break the wood. It's achievable. You can break the wood. In your mind, you can break the wood. But physically, you cannot break the wood. But you need to find the right frequency in your mind that matches the right frequency of the physical. You follow that? So that it's in harmony. So that you be able to break the wood. Now with that comes with fine tuning. So your mind is there, but you're physically you're not there. You need to train, you need to discipline yourself, you need to condition your hand to be able to break the wood. Now that's life. For example, you may have to go to a job interview, or you're looking for a job. You cannot find a job. Or you want to aspire to do something, learn a trade, etc., or you want to do something that you really truly admire. You have to be persistent with your ambition. No days off. You have to think it, breathe it, eat it, sleep it, do it, dream it for it to happen. You got to be hungry for that success. You got to need it so bad, it's like you need to breathe for that success. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. That's how we do it on the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM. Shout out to Empress Malanan Jadota for entering the Instagram live. Look, what we need to do, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses, tonight, we need to reflect on where we're at right now. We need to reflect where we're at right now and see where we're heading at the end of 2022. Because we've got about 10 and a half months left until the end of 2022. Things have now 99% come back to pre-lockdown. You follow that? So now it's your opportunity to obtain your goals. But you got to put in the work because the competition is fierce out there. It's fierce. And people will cheat their way to the top. People will play dirty to get their way to the top. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. You see that rat race? Ain't no joke. People will do anything to put you down. They'll even have smear campaign. People that you love or loved will show their true color. And you cannot lose focus with these revelations. Some revelations are good, some revelations are there to improve you. We won't say they're bad, they're there to improve you. You follow that. Because when something is revealed, like what we said, our heart, our soul, our spirit is ready for it. It wouldn't have came into existence if our spirit wasn't ready for that revelation. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. And I priest someone else only telling it how it is. Because that's how the high priest someone else lives. Everything you're hearing on the radio is coming from source. It's not been written down. It's not been premeditated or planned. It's being expressed in the moment. And that's where the high priest someone else wants you kings and queens and gods and goddesses to be. In harmony with source. Accept the grace of the Most High in your day-to-day lives or your daily lives or in every moment and in every breath you take. Because we are being tested constantly. And it is easy to give up. But it's more greater. It is more greater to keep holding on to the rope. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. You see that wind outside? That's resistance. And you see the rope? That's the connection to the Most High. Now, the wind has stopped because it's temporary. You follow that? And that's how all these obstacles are. They're only temporary. What you're going through right now, you're going to look back at it and you're going to be like, you know what? It was worth it. Because it made me stronger. I learned, I gained, and I matured and blossomed into something much more beautiful than I was before. True or false, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses? Now, I pray someone else got any answers for any question, or in a better way, high priest someone else wants you to ask the high priest someone else a question that's been on your mind, on how you feel. For example, let's say you have got a partner that is unfaithful, unloyal, and is doing evil and wickedness behind your back. How do you react to someone that does that? Knowing that they're doing wrong, but trying to not get caught. You have to just forgive them and move on. Because God forgives all. And if we are in the image of God, we must forgive all. Depending on what level you're at. If you know you're a supreme being, you must act like a supreme being. If you know you're not a supreme being, then by all means do what you know what's best. But I preach someone else talking to those supreme beings. And if you are a supreme being, you must act and be a supreme being. Your actions dictate where you're at. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. So, what else? We're going through the struggle. We want to win. Okay. So, for example, if you're doing something right in your life, these challenges are not going to go away. You may knock them out. You may sidestep them. You may complete the challenge. But it only gets harder and harder and harder because your soul is ready for the next level. We don't want to become complacent. We do not want to be stagnant in our lives. Because being stagnant is like drinking dirty water. And dirty water is not healthy. This is an analogy. We want to be like the clean, fresh water that you found in the mountain springs. And yes, Brian Saunders, that is the wind. We are supreme beings. And it's 100. Thank you for the comments in the Instagram live. That's how we have to be thinking. We cannot be letting the BS sidetrack us or distract us from our focus, our meditation. We have to be aligned or cut out what is unnecessary, cut out the excess. We only need what is for us, not any extra. So yes, the time is 21:43. So the update of the return of the Freedom Party. Yes, as you've been hearing on the radio constantly, we have the return of the Freedom Party on the 26th of February, which is a Saturday, from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. The show starts at 7 p.m. We've got 7 artists, including the High Priest Amun L. We have High Priest Amun L, Raouf, Creeps, Ryan Saunders, Laura B, and many more. And this event is free. It's in West London. We're here to have a good time, perform, and also for you to experience the metal science in the flesh. Experience Ryan Saunders' new EP, which is gonna have an exclusive listen at the Freedom Party. The Freedom Party will reflect where your soul is at for the High Priest of now. The Freedom Party is what is going to liberate us and make us get to the next level. Not for the High Priest of now, not for the artists, but everybody that's in attendance. Because we're going to be uniting in freedom and have harmonious energy which is directed to the Most High. I don't know metal science. So now you're hearing the instrumental to the Freedom song, which was mastered in Abbey Road Studios this week. When it comes to this music sound engineering, you can only go for the best. You cannot be Mickey Mouse. Everybody has their own craft. And like what we said, we don't want to compromise ourselves. We don't want to be refined. We want to be raw, the raw talent. You get it? So, High Priest, someone else still sorting out his costume. We got half of the costume made. We've got the robe made. We just need to make the hat and the apron, or the tarbush, or the fez and the apron. The fez is a bit difficult to make. People are saying that they cannot build it because the fez is an authentic Moorish fez. The fez has been made by a Moorish person. And who is a Moor? A Moor is one of us. Moor comes from the word in Latin morenos, which means black. That's what Moor is. You follow that? And we got certain secrets that people cannot do. Because every time I put someone else brings this fez to the tailor, they're like, they can't make it. Even yesterday, I put someone else went all the way to Finsbury Park to go to the seamstress. And when she saw this fez, she was just like, nah, like this is difficult. Like I can't make it. And she was so gassed. She was so adamant that she can do it. And when she saw it in the physical, she was like, nah, this is mystical. I'm not worthy of doing this job. And you can see the fez, how it looks like on the High Priest Someone Else Facebook page or Instagram page on the poster. In fact, we've got the poster live and direct in OmegaFMRadio.co.uk's headquarters, because we're really pushing out this freedom party. Because, like the High Priest Someone Else said, those that turn up and those that don't turn up is your true expression for the High Priest Someone Else. Because the High Priest Someone Else host, everybody just has a wonderful time. Now, like the High Priest Someone Else had a difficult meditation today, thinking, what am I going to talk about? What is the High Priest Someone Else going to talk about on the radio tonight? Because High Priest Someone Else wants to be politically correct. You follow that? We don't want to be discriminating. We don't want to be talking about black man stuff and all this kind of stuff. You get it? Because High Priest Someone Else can be talking about it all day long. But are you Negroes listening? Are you doing what High Priest Someone Else is saying? Are you helping yourselves? You follow that? And High Priest Someone Else don't want to be coming with the negative energy. He wants the positive energy. So we thought, you know what? Let's just talk about how to go through the struggle. For example, High Priest Someone Else will give you a couple of stories that he's been through. So High Priest Someone Else has been, let's say, distracted. Certain female energy distracting High Priest Someone Else, trying to take his attention off the prize, the end goal. And High Priest Someone Else will lose focus for a little bit, but it's like the ancestors are blocking the disagreeableness in the way. Damn, it is windy out there. The way the wind is screaming, it is truly phenomenal. It's almost scary. But anyway, so I was seeing certain things. People want to stand up, high priest someone else, be on the joke thing. And it shows where they're at and where the high priest someone else at. Because high priest someone else ain't got time. Look, people say they're busy. You're not bloody busy. You're not. You know why? Because you're not waking up at 5 in the morning and going to bed at 1 in the morning. You follow that? You're not doing that. And to tell high priest someone else that you're busy, please, high priest someone else don't want to hear it. You will make time for someone if you truly care about that person. You follow that? High priest someone else don't want to hear any excuses. If your love is unconditional, you will make time for that person. High priest someone else keeps it real. But there's nothing to be frustrated about. You have to know your worth. Your worth. Your time. Your energy. If some people don't appreciate your energy, tell them to F off. Because you know your worth. You know what you do. You know what you've been through and what you have achieved. Is that right, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses? If someone ain't got time for you, they've missed the opportunity that will be never, ever be retrieved again. Now, we're going through the struggle. But at the end, there's light. At the end, there's success. At the end, we feel that we've accomplished something. Okay, let's get real deep here, guys, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. We're going through the struggle of life. The beginning is being born. The end is death. So we're struggling to get to the end, which is death. But through that process, we are absorbing every life experience that we have, so that when we are ready for death, we have accomplished our mission on the planet. You follow that? So don't look at anything that hasn't come your way. It's how you perceive it. For example, you could have lost money, you could have not made money, or you got into a traumatic experience that may have taken something away from your soul, your spirit. But it's how you're perceiving it. You get it? If you think on that low vibration, you're not going to see the whole picture. You're not going to be able to have the absolute truth, the absolute answer. It's only when you go inside yourself, and like what we said last strong, you find the inner light that illuminates that darkness, i.e. the idea, the thought, the spark that brings upon not the glory, but the wisdom, the sound right reasoning, the overstanding of the situation. So The time is 5 to 10. And we're coming to an end on the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM, and also YouTube Live and Instagram Live. Shout out to Imo Jeza on Instagram Live. The High Priest Amun hopes you learned something tonight about going through the struggle, that we are all going through it, and that it's just an obstacle, a challenge that can be accomplished and achieved. And as a result, it only makes us stronger, wiser, and develops our spirit to another level. Also, if we're going through depression, anxiety, become the magnet. Repel those disagreeable thoughts and attract the positive thoughts in your life. Know that you're bigger than what's going on in your brain. You're the one that is in control of your thoughts. You have to sometimes be like, hey, why am I thinking like that? That's not me. Someone is hijacking my mind. And that's how we deal with the mental science. You're done. So now, we're gonna pray before we leave. It's the last prayer of the show. And the High Priest Amun wants all of you kings and queens and gods and goddesses to go bed in peace and also be able to conquer tomorrow. Because it's you that is in control of your life. And it's you that is going to make the difference in your life. You're done now, mental science. So let's go. We give thanks and praises to Amun Re, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, El-Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Marduk, Melchizedek, Al-Qadir, Usa, Uset, Heru, Anu, Enki, Ma'at, Pata, Rastafari, Haile Selassie, mental science, to mommy, to daddy, to granny, to granddad, to the ancestors, and to the Most High. Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. La ilaha illallah. We give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting us and guiding us and shielding us from the evil and wickedness that exists in the planet and the cosmos. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the forgiveness for our sins. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the mercy upon our soul. We give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting our loved ones, especially our ancestors who are on the other side. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the grace that is experienced in every moment that we live and in every breath that we take. And lastly, we give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting us and guiding us and being our shield as we walk the path of righteousness, so we can enter the kingdom of heaven, which is Zion. Amen. Amun Sheo, mental science. Good night, everybody. High Priest Amun loves you. You're done now, mental science.
Amiga Radio, 104.1 FM. News and views around your community.